Alright, let's try this again. Skip ahead a couple minutes. It would be kind of funny if other people did. Alright. Maybe something happened? Yeah! YouTube understands this time. The necessary ritual was performed. Now I can share the URL. I like every time I announce on the Discord that there's a stream going on, everyone's like, on Twitch? It's like, well, it's the same place it always is. I guess, like, I don't know. I haven't streamed on Twitch in a couple of years. Nothing personal. There we go. Link shared. Time to be interested to know what it says first. Attaboy, Aaron. Pardon me, AA Ron. Yeah, I'm glad you think my tones are dulcet. Creme de lache tones. Experienced high-level officers can complete tasks around Starbase more quickly, because they're more experienced. Should probably do something to help. Yeah, and close that. A couple tier 4s. Now, I seem to recall we had something we were supposed to do. Rogue to partition. That's funny. Arcania colony. Alright. These people are not headed towards Arcania. Let's just see what's up. We're going. Wait, I don't have the chat. Red alert, everyone. Oh, just finished the FF Tactics Let's Play. Which one? The War of the Lions one? Or the one with the Y Caliber himself? The Y Calibro. I enjoyed both in very different ways, right? Because when I did the first FF Tactics Let's Play, A, I wanted to do a co-op thing, and B, I didn't really have the hankering to play the game, but I wanted to get a Let's Play of it out there, and so it's like, I kind of wanted to, which is why I split it up. Second time, like, I had the hunger for FF Tactics, which hits me every once in a while. Let's dispatch a fleet. Okay, I didn't actually mean to recall them, but that's fine. Yeah, you guys, go get them. Repair all. I don't like that the launch anyway is in there. War of the Lions Let's Play also, there was new techniques. That was super cool. We're suffering. Holy crap! Go to the repair bay. Alright, let's get someone repairing. Ah, yes. Yeesh. Yeah. Of course I don't want you getting more materials. Okay, we're under bombardment apparently. Tier 6, hey? Cool. Alright. The Fleetwood Mac it is. Should probably repair all. Right, and I have to take these things out. Go get them, Fleetwood. Alright, we should kill these guys quickly. How much have missed? Andrews, we've been doing this for about 1 minute. How's everyone doing? How's the new year going? That's a loaded question because of insurrection. Oh, YouTube might not like discussions about that. Well, we're still kind of in like the epilogue of 2020. I have a feeling, you know, things might get better soon. Maybe. It's nice to think about anyway. All right, let's start with scanning. I think probably. All right, that guy's the weak link, or the easiest to kill, but does the least damage. I think we're going for door number 1. With me, get Daved. Pap, 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 pap. Probably not the best way to inflict engines down, but... Oh, hey. Yeah, no, we got the crazy going. This year's been a blast. Yeah! Wait. Is the... Why are you using that term, man? Alright. I think it's time to think about hurting others. Hey, yeah, have a good stream. Hey, Luffy, this is going to be available if you want to watch it after the fact, but you take care and you enjoy yourself. Scheduled sounds very formal as well. Yeah, I felt like I should give, and I kind of had the desire to do it a little while ago. Oh man, yeah, doing Secret of Mana with the 10-minute timer? I don't even remember those days. I just remember it being very inconvenient at times and a lot of, we'll be right back! It was fun though. There was like a certain innocence to that era of YouTube that I long know. We can be nostalgic later. Yep, engine's down. I'm excited to try out this eruption thing. Do we just hit him with the change-up right now? I'm not entirely sure how they did like 1,000 damage. Yeah, okay. Exploits weapons disruption, inflicts, like, was there, I don't know. Might have been 2 turns. Dave, you can just call me Dave, Chris. Christ. Let's just be responsible and get that healing right now. We're not gonna get a chance to extract much dark matter, I don't think. Oh, maybe. But let's erupt. I actually need a stronger attack. Well, let's just do it for fun. Do you plan on streaming after I finish Halcyon 6? Oh man. That's my response. No, I don't know. Stuff. Video games. This game's, I thought tier 3 was the highest the ships went, but it apparently goes, well, to 6 for the enemies, but at least to 5 for me. Although I forget what I'm basing that belief on. Do we have a... Oh, I'm always clicking right click when I shouldn't. You know how it is. I think I'm being too heel-tastic right now. But I kind of want to send them into combat right away afterwards, and we can just have them do 13 damage with torture. Oh, Daved in the character limit, because yeah, it's a 5 character limit in that one. The main characters, I don't know why I didn't just go with Dave. If I could time travel and change one thing about the past, it would be that. This is your first time seeing this game? CB, I've been streaming this forever. Oh. Please you to do something to boom. I wonder if there was a different possible outcome. If only there was another way. You know, if I did better stuff. Is outpouring feelings of relaxation and reassurance. So no crew panic? Yeah, darn it. Dick Thunder Tower, nice to see you. It's a saucy name, I've always thought that. Appreciate it. I've always respected it. Alright. Anyway, first off, let's talk Secret of Mana. The main character's name canonically is Randy? What? I don't South Park kinda set a certain association with that name. I don't know how I feel about it. Is the hero, the Mana Knight. But no matter. But yeah, hopefully Randy can save the world. Then Randy has a secondary meaning. That's not helping. Yeah, 511. How did you do that? Is there an exploit? No, that's just some really good firepower. These guys are strong. They're strong. Alright. I didn't panic the crew like a coward. Yeah, alright, that's a guaranteed kill. Yeah, good to see you guys too. I'm doing well. The last couple have been like health updates because a lot went down. Late 2020 bucked pretty hard. But yeah, I'm doing well. I'm feeling good. Come on, crew panic. It's unlikely. Yeah! Even with psychic peace energy. Remind me of N'Zoth. I, of course know what those are. It's referring, of course, to the N'Zoth family from Boston. Those of you familiar with high society will know who I mean. From WoW. The Boston server. Alright. This bit's not that funny. I'm gonna drop it right now. Okay. Everything's on fire. It's a point of concern. Can I get a kill? Weapons disruption. Do I have exploits? Did you guys hear the There's the Switch dev kit. It sometimes just lets the computer know it's there, even if I'm not actively making a video game at the time. Alright, let's do it. I don't love this course of action, but I don't love lots of things out there. Yeah, that was a little Switch dev kit waking up. Give me 1 second to turn it off. So or I can click reboot and do it all again in a couple seconds. It's harder to turn one off than you might think. Target the bridge. Hold for a bunch of seconds. Shut down. There we go. Pro tip, Dave, don't die. In real life or in the game? Because that's going to affect how I live my life. Well, they didn't intensify the firepower because it's too late. Inflict sabotage. I don't actually love damage over time in this situation, but let's see if we can get another crew panic. That was a stretch. I should have gone for sensors offline instead. But live and learn. Also should have inflicted that right away. Also, maybe some quicken. Well, attacks software. Nice shot, Jensen. What is my opinion of mini-games inside of other games? More the better, or frequently a distraction? Okay. Depends how good your mini-game is, and you have to keep your ratios right. Triple Triad in Final Fantasy VIII. That's a great minigame. Final Fantasy VII. Snowboarding, great. Submarine, great. Motorbike, great. FF7 Remake, trash. So, get the dose right. Let it be optional. So FF7 had the smart thing. Once you do it in the story, it's available at Gold Saucer. Great idea. And just give the don't force it too hard. Don't overdose it. If you compare like the FF7 remake, like the Escape from Midgar segment, to the original you can't really fail it, I don't think, but you can go into like the boss fight with less HP. But it's quick, it's punchy, doesn't overstay its welcome. The remake, like, it's this thing. Oh, you're watching The Matrix? Dick, why are you watching The Matrix 3? I'm glad you came by, but I wish you hadn't told me that. Sweet. Gained Fast and Furious. Whoa! Got a couple. That's a really good bonus. They're dying. Oh yeah, this is to rescue. Pipes from BioShock minigame? I have not... Oh boy, I'm gonna get busted. I actually haven't played BioShock, I don't think. I've done it mostly, sup Darcy, in the form of watching White Caliber's Let's Plays. Alright, he's busy. Oh, no, he resisted it. Well then. I mean... No, he's gonna get a turn first. Let's put Hull Breach on him, get a little bit more damage. It's fun to watch for sure. Yeah! Way more fun than that White Caliber guy who's just the worst. Oh, exploit sensors offline. Sure, let's put a suicide run on there because I'm setting this one up. Like with the Matrix 2, oh, not quite enough damage. Womp womp. Matrix 2, at least you've got some good, you got the Chateau fight scene in Classic. Matrix 3. Ugh. Alright, he's gonna die on his next turn, so we can go with that. Or I could spin. There's a chance also maybe a heal could happen or something, so. It's true. No. Why Caliber is a bro. Sorry to not click it. There we go. Friend of the channel. An absolute legend. Alright, we have an exploit sensors down, right? Boom! 1218 max. That's beautiful. Gets to sit in a real ship. Oh no, you're repairing the starbase. Unfortunately, you've been so good at your job, we can't promote you. Didn't my Caliber have a kid? He has 2. However, I don't know what details. He has his kids like sometimes on that. But I don't know what I should share and what I should. So, but yeah, he's got a couple. Recently, I mean, define recently. 2020 has gone on for 4 years. I mean, maybe it's always been that, you know. Damage output on that ship's amazing. Yeah, engineers are generally the most valuable at the station. Sure, take your stuff. Nope. We're doing really well for fuel, so I'm not gonna fix that. 433. Look how responsible I'm being with that there. Has completed the repairs. Repeat. Don't stop believing. All right, what do we got at this rogue collective? Some tier 3s, some beefy looking tier 3s. I'm just gonna assume none of these are important. Except Officer promoted Mr. Darcy. Cool. Wait, Shadowhunter's just sitting there? Coot? Darth Tom? Who are these people, and why aren't they employed? He's a mechanic? Boy, do I have a task for you. Now to think of a task. Yeah, we've got enough satellite drones for now. What if you worked on the materials multiplier indefinitely? Yeah, get to work. See you never. Strategist. Recruiting crew is always good. We tend to lose lots. Zolf. Man, I thought that guy was on a ship. Yeah, Mr. Darcy and yeah, the whole gang's there. Okay, we're good. Everyone's properly or whatever, you know what I mean. Send Fleetwood Mac. Repair and reload. By far the most important. Plasma cannon greater than disruptor. Delta. Don't you ever say that shit on this channel again. Apologies in advance. You know what, CB? It's a blessing. It's a new. Whoa. Hello. We got brood pods on him. We got a. What the heck? Well, let's go for it. Stasis lock. Cool. Do we keep picking on him? Yes is the answer. Yes, we keep picking on him. We can get an easy 876. I'm gonna take it. Well, okay, rounding up. Healing over time is the way to go. Has there ever been a good Star Trek themed 4X? I think there was a Microprose one. Birth of Federation. I don't know. There's a good mod of Sins of Solar Empire is what I would recommend. That's the closest. Calling it a 4X is a little bit of a stretch, but it's a good game. And it has the vibe of 4X. So. Oh, right. Engines Down has not been re-upped. Okay, let's get Hull Breach on there because it's nice to have the Hull Torch. Okay. Oh, that was Inflict. Exploit sensors offline. Exploit sensors offline. Yeah, let's do it again. Oh crap, I forgot they're resistant to it afterwards. That was a terrible decision. Okay, get the crew panicking. Which also is gonna hurt accuracy on his just doomsday weapon. They didn't panic, that's cool. Yeah, and I said no to weapons down. Oh my goodness. We're getting slappy. And he's already got... We could put the damage... let's put the damage on this guy. We could do 874. Terrible decision was when you came in high school. Nice. Alright, engines down. Sensors down. That. And then the... All right, ramming speed. I think it's time for 1431. Boom. How many diff comps can your ships have? So, I don't know. But there's 2 of each class, and then you put different officers in them, and then you can get sort of different configurations of abilities. So, lots. Lots and lots. Probably should have disabled that one, but we're mostly out of the woods here. Well, you never know. It's a dangerous thing to say. Look at that terrible damage over time. Shift disable on the other one. And this inflicts new terrible things, unless they resist it. Okay, let's try to get crew panic on there. Alright, cool. disintegrate the hull. What's my favorite combo? I don't think I have a favorite. I have like different builds set up like for each group to sort of feed into each other. So it's like crew panic and sensors offline gets set up by this one and then they exploit it. Engines down gets set up by this one and then he exploits it. So it's like I just like having a combo in this game, and beyond that, I'm not that picky. Yeah, you very much want to have one of each, I think. Do we do it already? Yeah, let's do it already. We can get up to 1200 damage. I gotta stop looking at the middle of the road one. That's more of a twisty turny, I guess. Do we bump up below? No, we didn't even flick the status element. This guy is shockingly resistant to all of our damage. Okay, let's try dunking on him again here. No, it's still resistant to it. Let's try it again. He's about to take a shot. I would like for it to be debuffed. Oh no, we can't disable him again. Okay, can we get the crew panicking? Alright, now it has all the bad status elements. Yeah, given the options, I'd rather keep engines down on as long as possible. There we go. Tech in Star Wars doesn't really develop. They kind of go back and forth on that. Good work, Slashes with conscript. You know what? Let's give him a little bit of a to-do list. Transfer it. View the facility. We'll go with Alan. He's the first officer, and Slashes. Welcome to level 11, baby. Unlocks the fire at will space combat power. I thought we had that. Upgrades the suicide run. I mean, I like that one a lot. That's a high. That's actually kind of a low risk, high reward. Repeat the repairs. Sorry, are we waiting for something from the other fleet? There we go. If you had a rifle with bullets, you could kill a Jedi. They'd dodge it. They'd force Neo you. Well, in Dune, I don't know that technology used to be better in the past. Computers were better in the past in Dune. To the point of concern. All right, we got the crew panic on there. It's early to inflicting. The Metroid Other M strategy. No, Dune's different than Metroid Other M. Metroid Other M's really stupid in how they handled it. That was just, you don't have authorization. Is this a No Pants Let's Play? January? You kidding me? No. I mean, sure. But I'm taking my pants off, man. I think it's all running to resolve here. Yeah, the specifics of what they had earlier, some of that's dipping into the new canon, which I don't put as much stock in, but I mean, they have faster than light ships in Dune. They're just run by drug addicts. It's Dune. It makes sense when you read it. PJs are not pants, though. That's a good point. That's a good point. Exploits the hull borch. There we go. Some real damage coming from science. Yeah, Frank Herbert, it's kind of weird. Like, he's detailed about like the life cycle of the worm and like how they use moisture and all these things. And then it's like, what does this person look like? And he's like, whatever. I don't mind it though, right? And as it turns out, like, the main thing I like about Dune is like the Fremen and the desert and the sort of humans are like a little bit foreign. Not in the sense that like they're also like they're the aliens on Arrakis, but also like it's so far into the future that like the reflection of humanity is not quite recognizable. Like, we're a little smarter, a little stronger, a little more cruel. One sec. And yeah, there's like concern with like the decay of humanity. I think that's interesting. Let's flak barrage this guy. Again, you want some the spice melange. Yeah, and even in Dune, when they don't, like... Yeah, the humans are very foreign to each other, and also, like... Even when they don't encounter each other, just on Arrakis, like... People are what does get along. It's the domain of Shai Hulud. If we can get the kill before his turn, I just don't know that we have the weapon. Yeah, this is the wrong guy to do it. Try to hurt accuracy. I don't know which one it's going to be. Unfortunately, it was that one. Yeah, there it is. We got him. All hail Shai Hulud. Found the non-Fremen. Darth Tom has the correct. Bless the Maker and his water. Yeah, as it turns out, in Dune, my least favorite part of the book is when they're like, and now to take back, like, the planet for House Atreides. It's like, I liked it more when they were being hunted. I have the Dune board game. Unfortunately, I received it during a pandemic, so I've not had a chance to play it, but I'm very excited to check that out with friends. I also kickstarted a Batman game. That's gonna be cool. That was the whole thing, self-fulfilling prophecy of the Bene Gesserit making a male version of policies. Did I miss an earlier part? Oh yeah, less is totally more, man. Don't over-describe. Especially if it's something where, like, imagination's important. Although, that said, I am really excited. I'm so excited with the Denny Villeneuve version, because it's like, even tiny things, like the ornithopters have wings. It's like, yeah, they should have wings. They always show them as all sorts of things. It's been described to me as proto Game of Thrones in space. I consider that highly insulting. Game of Thrones is... Ugh. It's a popular TV show, that's what that is. And in the end, not even. It was never that good. Anyway, I digress. You want a guy who over-describes. Tell me what they ate, George. Keep telling me. Paul isn't the villain. Paul is the villain. He's not the hero. Wait, ghost pepper bomb. He's also a victim. Yep. You could call him a tragic hero or a tragic villain. The science is very out of date. Maybe it's back in date, man. It's so far in the future. I love the salvage harpoon. Yeah, we're going with that. Yeah, I mean, Paul is... Wait, what is Paul? Paul's the Kwisatz Haderach. Be careful what you wish for. As far as him being like male Bene Gesserit and everything, it's like, yeah, although the big thing is like he showed up too early because they were expecting him one generation later, and so they didn't have the chance to manipulate him and get him thinking the way they wanted him to think and all that. And the end result is he had his own opinions and didn't want to play their game, kind of wanted to break the wheel, if you will, if we're calling it Game of Thrones in space. Alright, let's take these guys out. Oh, shoot. Yeah. New fleet. Repair all. He purposely avoided the Golden Path. Yeah, the Golden Path was so difficult, you needed a Fremen to do it. And Paul was never a Fremen. He manipulated them, he got what he wanted from them, and then fell in love with them. But it was kind of too late at that point. And yeah, on the inside, he was not Fremen. Yes, I shall take back. Yeah. Darcy, you have to return the tribe's water. By the time Paul had any inclination about the path he was on, so I recently reread it. I don't think that's the case. I think in book 2 is when he realized... Well, I don't know, I would have to reread it again, which I might do, since the movie ended up coming out a year later. Don't you say that Jackarutu crap. He sees it coming and he thinks he has to become, like, emperor to stop it. Wait, do you have brood pods? We gotta make sure. This is such an awkward dilemma. These guys have quite a bit more firepower. I'm just gonna go for him. Hit him as hard as we can. Yeah, anyway, Paul, I think, thought he had to assume power to stop the jihad. Also, fun story about this is no longer a fun story about the jihad. So when the Doom trailer came out, they called it a crusade. And everyone's like, oh, they shied away from the jihad's word, being politically correct. And they call it both in the book. And I got curious, and so I took my copy of Dune, and I opened the glossary at the back, and under jihad, it says crusade, a religious crusade. It's 2 sentences. The first one is just crusade. And so everyone's getting their panties in a bunch over that, and it's like... it literally uses one as the definition of the other. Ugh. People are terrible. We deserve the golden path we got. Paul is following the golden path? Yeah, I'd have to reread it again. It's already, by the time the second book goes on, it's already out of control. That I remember. Yes, Yeesh, but people are awful. Let's get... Yeah, this guy's turn's coming up in no time. Let's get sensors offline. 0% chance to hit. Well, actually, I'm not entirely sure how to read that. Yeah, not effective. Okay, I did read it correctly. Cruel bile. Alright. I blame Twitter for the fall of society. Yeah, Facebook too. And YouTube. Damage limit per hit of 500? Oh man. Well, then we want the debuffs. And me, get Dave, yeah. There we go, 45% chance to hit. We got it on the second one. Careful there, Dave. It's fine. Wait, what I'm saying or what I'm doing? Because I stand by all those bad things I said about Jakarutu. Alright, we're gonna go targeting support here. Yeah. Well, or should I go into the fray? We don't have sensors offline, but we get some damage. I'm so concerned. Look at those HP totals across the board. Oh yeah, here it comes. Does he only exploits? Oh, and vulnerable. We didn't get either of those. Jeez Louise. Okay. Alright, we can get vulnerable on them. Or we cannot get vulnerable on them. It's okay, I was indifferent. Something bad. I am not glad I targeted this guy first. Come on, vulnerable. Heck yeah, baby. Can we get anything bad on you? Another crew panic, good. Nice accuracy penalty to help us out. Okay. And some nice damage over time. Alright, sweet. 1,100 coming our way, so we're getting close. There's plenty of bad people on every social media platform. Oh no, who has the stupid heal? Okay, that kind of negates what I was doing with the torture and the sabotage and void splatter, but let's just keep going. We might actually have enough damage just on that side of things. I don't care though, I'm just gonna try to kill him as fast as I can. And this should do it now when he takes the damage too. Okay, well it didn't. It didn't. Boom! Gotcha. I'm fun. I'm more fun. Well, I don't know. It depends how they take their nonsense into real life. I think you gotta deal with, this is such a soft take, but it's like, you know, root cause stuff, right? So it's like, really looking at that kind of stuff. Speaking of health, you know, so the usual political issues is probably what a lot of it comes down to. So, I don't know, I guess good government, right? You want good health options is what I would say as a Canadian. That's like a contentious issue in the States, but not really anywhere else. You know, good job opportunities, chance to have a better, like, attain a better life. All those things. Time to move to Canada, sure. So let you in. Border is closed, but there are ways to get in. Do you know how to program? We will let you in for that. Got a quarantine for 10 days. Also, probably work from home anyway. He's probably okay. What is a blade of field down? Oh, defensive. That would have been good when the boomstick was being used on this. You're in the States and you like your healthcare choices? Good. You have to be a skilled tradesman? Yeah, or other desirable things. Again, there's ways to get, like, there's good avenues if you're a coder. If you're trying to get into BC anyway, there's programs for that specific thing. Yeah, they don't use the points system anymore, but yeah, generally speaking, it's like, it's a lot of work. I think it's kind of like double layered. Like, depending on how you think of it, it's either easier to get in or harder. It's like, you know, if you have like an education and a job like that you're coming from and like those sorts of things, it's like there's ways to make it work, but it takes a long time. At my old job, we had a girl from Ireland who was doing stuff, and you know, we had to do a ton of paperwork at one point to prevent her from getting deported and making sure paperwork would get renewed and everything, because it was originally like, you know, At first, they only let you in for a little while. You're essentially on like a probationary period with the country. Yeah, whoa, you guys are getting saucy. Someone brought up Milo. Man. Don't do this, chat. Don't do it. Yeah, remember, yeah, someone brought up free speech only deals with the government. Yeah, did you go to jail? If the answer is no, then, you know, then it's not an issue of free speech. If YouTube takes down my video, that is not violating my rights, especially on the internet. Whether or not it's right to deplatform. It's deplatform, man. My perspective's a little distorted, but it's like it's like the stuff I've had videos removed for on YouTube, and then some guys like, we should kill all of these people or whatever, you know, just saying something. And it's like, oh, you can't take that down, it's free speech. It's like, I had 2 seconds of the Star Wars theme in a song. Like, why Caliber had to start an entirely new channel because of music from a game. It's like, yeah, guys, ugh. Do you know how easy it is to get deplatformed? Canada doesn't have a huge population. Why isn't there more immigration? It's because you don't want to have immigration that exceeds like a certain growth percentage for your society, right? It's like, if we were just like, we're gonna let in 30 million people from India or whatever, it's like, we don't have housing for those people. It's like, so you can only grow at like a certain percentage of like, you know, what you're gonna like be able to handle, right? So that gets scaled. Canada still has most of its population growth from immigration, but again, it's like it started kind of small. And as far as the country being huge, not all of it is super usable. A lot of that northern land is not really near anything else. It's like, landlocked with 1,000 kilometers on every side, and no resources to be found, including liquid water. It's like, yeah, we'll just build a city of 10 million people there. They can do something. Anyway, we came to visit these guys. Man, hot takes, but I mean, that's been sweet. And we're no more. Whoa, wait. We're at like a major chapter break here. Yeah? Armed with this knowledge, the crew of Halcyon 6 endeavor to turn their gaze outward. Boy, whenever a conversation like goes like this on the chat or whatever, where it's like we're talking about immigration and everything, but I mean, this is what came up. This is what's been pushing out ahead. Early 2021, kind of the last, you could say 4 years, but even before that, right? You can at least trace it all back to Hurricane Katrina. But the point I'm making is, this is always a pain in the ass because like this video can go float into the depths of YouTube for like 5 years, and then some guy will like watch it randomly and then be like hating on me. Like in my first Knights of the Old Republic Let's Play, you know, it's like I gave away the cure for the virus, the Rakghoul infection on Terrace. I gave it away for free, and I was like, yeah, I'm Canadian. Medicine should be free. And then a couple of years later, the Obamacare debate was entering full like death panels, The government's going to decide who dies. There was one American politician who's like, I have a friend from Canada, and a government death panel said he had to die. And I was like, no, you don't. Here's what I did today. I went to the pharmacy and got insulin. It didn't cost any money. That happened today. I don't have diabetes. It's fine. It's for someone else. But my point is like, yeah, this guy was like fighting. So this guy randomly showed up like 2 years after the video was up and went at me and called me an extremist and everything. And it's like, I don't know what to tell you. Our taxes pay for it, and it's a good system. Yeah. So these sorts of like political conversation, I say something and it's like, someone's gonna come after me. All right. Several developments have occurred that'll interest me. Would it be right for monolithic companies to affect the public dialogue by editorializing public dialogue? They do. That is newspapers. That's Citizen Kane. That's every single... Yeah. And you can't not. You cannot not do that. Every single newspaper that's ever existed. And that's why Thomas Jefferson said the man who reads nothing but newspapers is less educated than the man who reads nothing at all. And like modern analogies exist for that, for people who only get the news from Facebook and everything. Yes. What you have described is old reality. Not new. I'm sure if you went even to like, because North America, in terms of like the European establishment of Canada and USA, is relatively young. Mexico, I don't. Might be older, but it's like I doubt their newspapers would predate like what was going on in London. So I'd be interested in like European history on that. But I assume that like the first piece of advertising is like 2,000 years old, and that was the start of it. All right, relevant updates. The Cruel. New Cruel area detected? Oh, heck no. We shouldn't expect it to survive, okay? Dvorash. Okay. Okay. If we're feeling gutsy, prepare for the onslaught. All right, everyone. Said in video 50 years ago. Yeah. But anyway, say American Pledge of Allegiance or else, yeah. Yeah, I wish, like you could have perfectly high confidence in like the integrity of the media, but they all have an editorial line, and that's not to say it's bad, right? Is there a bug where he just keeps getting skill points? Okay, no, I just lost track several times, and possibly confused him with slashes. Yeah, new media, anyone could say anything, although there's the opinion section in the old papers, and some of those would like get traction and so on, and then, you know, someone gets a column. I don't think it's that different, like, because the average person on Twitter, no one cares. I could say probably anything, and like your grandma's not gonna be like giving Get Dave talking points to you, you know? It's like people have influences. It moves to a different platform. It's not like social media is that much more democratized now. It's even like Donald Trump tweets. If you tweet back at him, it's like, I don't think he reads them or is gonna care. You know, it's like, sorry, I guess he's not gonna do that anymore anyway. But it's like, the point is like, that's a big fish. You know, you tweet Elon Musk. Is he gonna tweet you back? It's like, maybe, but he's not gonna remember you forever, right? Just because you can tell Jon Favreau how season 3 of The Mandalorian should go does not mean He's gonna be like, okay, you come in for your interview. We're gonna have you running the show. David Filoni's as good as fired. It's like, you know, oh no, our fuel plant. Okay, we should probably do something about this. Time estimated instant. Go get him, Slashes. Wait. They await my command. All right. We've got Darcy and Zolf with them. I love metal slimes. I hate when they run away. Yeah, but it's like, you know, there's still scales of influence. Now, if someone with a channel of like 100 million people, if PewDiePie says stuff, then yeah, you get the weird stuff where like, people are saying subscribe to PewDiePie at weird times. As a guy who does not follow his channel, I don't know what it means, but I don't know. I'm not hip with the names. Yeah. Anyway, every media company has their editorial line. Some of them are fine, right? Like you take something like the Associated Press, where it's like they're pretty independent. You know, because like some reporters, it's like all they care about is the truth. And it's like, I think that's a good thing. But then you know, you can get into the moral debates where it's like, well, you know, what if maybe this isn't everyone's business right now? Like here's a hockey example. There was a guy, which is a subject of great interest in Canada, in Canada. This is a couple of years ago. A cabbie in some city was driving around. Cab driver was driving around. Some members of the Ottawa Senators who were, at the time, very frustrated with their coach and were having a complaining session. And the guy like shared it to a media company, and then it like went viral, and everybody found out. Oh no. Slash is watching the stream. Let's just check the old channel, see if he's online here. He's not. Okay, cool. Nobody tell Slashes what happened. We can clone him again after the fact. Twitter and Facebook have protections to prevent them from slandering. It's like, you really want to have the free speech debate right now, man? Yeah, it's every man for himself now. I hope confused does not make him... Uh-oh. Darcy, we have a problem. Does he get one heal off the top? Nope. I mean, they're coming at me pretty hard here. Okay. I'm gonna blame... This seems bad. This is bad. But we can clone him. Maybe that nano shield would have been good. Let's get that ghost pepper. Maybe it makes it harder for them to see. How about us dying here? It's not that bad. Says I. Oh, they have a healer. Oh, how did he heal all that? One sec. Did I just act? Excrete bomb. All right. Is he? Okay, he's confused, that's why. The game's bugged though, right? Was that bugged? Yeesh. Identical twins are not identical and never have been. Yeah, epigenetics, man. People don't really... Yeah. It's time to get cloning. Oh. Alright. We've got some cloning to do. Very slow cloning. Hey, where were we? Oh yeah, Twitter and Facebook or whatever have like some censoring obligations or whatever. Liability is a pretty low bar. Repeat the repairs. All right, do we still have that event? We're recruiting new crew members. Good. We need a bunch of them right now. Build a tier 4. Oh, we can do that now? We should do that right away. Man, I can't believe they all died. I'm gonna take that back. I can believe they all died. We don't have 3,000 materials? What the heck happened? Oh, I know what we should do. All right, add an officer. Alan. Let's attack. Let's see how bad this gets. Oh, we already got the other one dead. Okay. Why is he not at full health? Yeah, heal all. Okay. I wouldn't be opposed to getting a snazzy tier 4 ship. Yeah, you might be in line for something of a promotion here. All right. So let's start with stealth. Some sort of... All right, he resisted. 80% chance, and they can do just casually 129. That's fine. Do we go for the big damage? Nah, that's not enough big damage. Up to 156. No, I don't want to take that off yet. Just checking up with the chat here. It's always time to do the Comic-Con. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. We'll go big. We'll go big. Hopefully this doesn't bump it ahead in the turn order. C. Exploits blinded. Cross your fingers, 50-50 chance to kill him dead. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. This is just really accurate. Take your meds. Oh, got it at a good volume, thank you. It's the same settings as last time, so I thought we'd be good. I had a feeling. Get him in the eyes. Get him in the mind. Anyway, back to the news discussion thing. It's like, hey, we want good news. PBS is pretty good. You just want to get people whose funding is not tied to as many agendas as possible. So yeah, PBS is good, publicly funded. A thing I do, this is like a should I freak out or shouldn't I thing I do. So if there's like something I think is crazy bad news, I check Al Jazeera, because that's like Arabian. So like you'll go there and they'll be talking about news events in the world that like, I have no idea happened. It'll be like some major terrorist attack, but it's in a country we don't care about. It's not the polite way of saying it, but it's like, you know, it's like people are more interested in like what a celebrity is doing here than like the struggles of the people of Bhutan or whatever. Anyway, so you go check there, and if they're freaking out, then you're like, okay, this is bad. Because there it's like, you know, America's gotta earn front page of the news. So that's my go-to. It's like... Yeah, you gotta take the bias into the... I think taking the bias into consideration is a pretty good idea. The one catch is... you'll lose the ability to detect that. I mean, obviously watching multiple news sources is really important too, but only if you're concerned with truth, right? What if you don't care? Repeat the repairs. Oh, that's using all my materials up. Wouldn't you know it? I was gonna say, I thought I had 10,000. Yep. Fleetwood Mac can't launch right now. Fine. Go get them, odd jobs. Recruit crew. Nah, we don't need them. Actually, we do. More materials. Great. Boy, I shouldn't have... An officer will have to come to the bridge. Show the location. Oh, slashes could do it really quickly. I'm actually in no hurry. Well, fine. I'm a little concerned this could start something. Right, we can't build a tier 4 hangar until... Okay, we've got a lot of problems. Got 99 of them, I'd say. Australia, we're leaning more on independent journalists. Good. It's a great approach. Yeah, is that like society-wide or just like... Oh. The bias on PBS makes me think the government doesn't help. It's better. Got some proud Americans there, like their private stuff. Rebuild. Yeah, and Laertes likes his American healthcare. Have you had non-American healthcare? Oh. Oh no. The choicest practices in slaughter, culling and object tyranny. Younger generation is disenfranchised. Yep. Well, yeah, kind of cut off. Prosperity deficient. I don't know how you want to look at it. It's not better off than their parents. Oh, Federation origin. Ingeborg. Okay. We should probably go helping them. It's in Federation space. So should we just fly around? Oh, I could rebuild there as well. Should send someone. Cause yeah. Never said in the private news channels, okay. Oh yeah, I don't mean that. Just like, if you're not like in PBS, it's like, yeah, Associated Press is still an option, I guess. We might need someone. Yay! We got Zulf back. Oh. And he's now level 10. Did we just respec him? This upgrades his fighty fight, which is now suddenly very important to me. Force targeting, reflective shield. That's all ship combat powers. Those are also all ship combat powers. Okay. I like the salvage harpoon. Ship speed up, ship aim up. Ship damage up. All right, let's just pick. I feel like we should just take the more interesting, the new one. Damage versus science. Oh, supercharged polarity is not super great, but all right. Yeah. Well, either way, Laertes, I'm glad you're happy with yours, right? It was not a rhetorical question though. Because might be a dual citizen or something for all I know, or an immigrant. Okay. Rogue partition. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get there on time. I'm okay with that. I'm not gonna lie. This game presents so many problems at once that I don't mind leaving some of them alone. Okay, materials multiplier. You're doing that. All right. Yeah, this is the most political the chat's ever been. How are you guys? How are you Americans feeling right now? With stuff having gone down, strange times. How many of you are happy? And how many of you are unhappy? From not America. Can't answer. Good. Terrible. Yeah! I kind of figured. Like, yeah. The thing I got is in. With that binary, very unhappy. Yeah, you don't have to use the binary. Far be it from me to censor your free speech. Actually, I take that back. I'd totally do it. I've banned people in the comments section about American situation. Yeah. Oh, just turned 18. They haven't really hit me. You should not feel fine. Oh yes, we need to clone more people. I was trying to remember what was going on. And also keeping tabs on the chat. Where's the old cloning bay? Anyone remember where that thing went? There it is. Task available. Alright, we gotta get Shadow Hunter out there. Oh man, I thought Slashes was died again. For some reason, they're both... They're both security guys. It's not in it. And it's also one I highly doubt anybody will learn from, the situation with the Neo's capital. I don't know if that's the case. I think people will learn something. Like, I think Twitter learned something. I think they're like, oh man. Sure, let's beam to the mine. Oh good, more ground combat. Oh no. Oh no, this is just the odd jobs. Oh no. There are two countries. Way more than the Quebecois divide. I don't know that you're qualified to say that. We literally have the legal definition of a nation within a nation. Yeah, we can't retreat. I don't know why. I'm hitting escape. Alright, deploy. Can I retreat now? Yeah. GTFO. Thank goodness he turtled. There we go. The local governments would slacken the restrictions. It's like, I don't know which country you're in when you make that comment, or what the restrictions are where you are. It's very industry specific, whether or not conditions are too bad. One thing I am concerned about is... Oh, wait, stop! There, go there. Ignore. We'll get back there later. One sec. Claimed to be connected to a top secret weapons lab. Sure. 400? Oh. And it's gone. Darn, I was hoping to have it. Yeah, so most of you are pretty bummed out about it. Yeah, well, I mean, it sounds like Biden's prioritizing healing, that sort of stuff. Like, it sounds like dealing with disunity is a priority. So, it's something. And, like, listening to some of the guys who were boogalooing at the Capitol, like, there's pain and hurt. And I think people are looking for an answer, and someone told them what the answer was. I don't agree with them. Like, I really don't see how the situation has been helped. I don't see how the cause has been helped. I think he was just trying to hang on to power. Pretty transparently, actually. That's not exactly a hot take. No, keep replicating material. No. No, I would not. We have an important thing. Alright, Kale can do it. I want to have a couple people available to support in case there's a ground combat. Universal healthcare becomes a thing in the next 4 years. If you're in the States, I wouldn't hold your breath on that, but I mean, you never know. I think something like Green New Deal seems to have a bit more, because you can sort of show how that could. It has like a little bit more casus belli of the political realm for it. Great, more materials. Yeah, a wounded alien creature. A blinker. Kill it. I don't think the game. I think you're likely to get elements of it. You know, so Hoover down. Heal all. Yeah, I think you're likely going to get some sort of a stimulus package. Honestly, I seem to recall that kind of stuff happening under Obama, and I kind of figure you're going to see more of the same. But again, it's like I don't want to get too into that. We're here to relax, so it's like I'm not going to get into like the nitty gritty of the particulars. But I am interested because it's dead. Time of disruption. I had a meeting with the PR agency that's helping promote the game. They canceled everything for the day, gave people the day off so they can like watch the news on the couch with family. Because people were so rattled. And had it nose covered. Then how did Breaking Bad happen, Laertes? Huh? Well, let's inflict confusion and see if that helps our cause. Anyway, the point I was making before about all those guys being in pain, having legitimate hurt, is just like, yeah, you've got dying communities and stuff, and job opportunities and the future and all those things. I guess I have some hope that there's a window for reconciliation, as long as you have consequence-free. Whoa. It was extremely emotional. Oh, man. But did that raise morale that we killed the Grombulus? Okay, where's the counselor's room? Propaganda campaign. Speaking of media bias, increases the morale every day. Slashes, thank you for your service. Guys, be nice, like, let's just let... I never claimed it. Laertes, for real. There's lots of different cancers. And Mike? Yeah. Mike, you don't have to engage on that either. Let's chill. We're just here. Well, I mean, you're here for whatever you want, but I'm doing a stream. You can relax. It's interesting how, like, close to the surface all the tension is, though. What is this? Oh, yeah. We're supposed to kill them, right. I think that had a lot to do with the riots. Oh, yeah! It's like, if you remember the Occupy Wall Street thing, it's like, the reason that happened is because everyone was unemployed. They had nowhere to go and nothing to do. And then on the flip side, it's like, yeah, no one has anywhere to go or anything to do. It's like, Yay! We're improving morale. Yeah, all of these things are because of public anger. There's even metrics. If you want to get into like the manipulative social media side of things, it's like, yeah, there's metrics you can use and formulae for capturing online outrage, or outrage of the population and like disgruntlement and everything. It's like all those things, they're all just data. Let's not talk about religion either. Yeah. Same topic now. The internet would be much more civil if you could slap someone over Wi-Fi, or if you could call someone out for lying. Formulae? That's nice dictionary. Yeah. Yeah, instead of formulas. Both are technically allowed. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I have a guy who had a big falling out with his dad over political turmoil. Oh, good, a pirate fleet. We're a little busy now. Yeah, we'll send a fleet. Alright. Yeah, and Laertes, you should apologize too for you don't know, right? Sometimes people get covered just because they're good at the forms. Again, case in point, Irish coworker friend who did not get deported. It's like, yeah, we had a whole bunch of people who knew stuff. You gotta know how the bureaucracy works and so on, right? And sometimes some of these programs are... Anyway, you don't know the person's situation. If I had a choice of superpowers, where would it be? I was thinking about this recently. I briefly considered regeneration. But then I kind of thought, oh, thank goodness. All right. Then I kind of thought, oh, that's his out of the box name. That was really... That's not Gayton. All right. Gayton's been renamed. That was Shadowhunter, though. All right, there we go. And we can respec him. Counselor. Meditation boost. I'm kind of curious. Microaggressions. Nice. Nice ship. Alright, let's get... That gets us bridge shot. Upgrades fire at will. Alright. Dimensional flashbang. Alright. Pretty good spread. Have I been playing anime games? Okay, so I've been wanting to record Let's Plays for a little while, but yeah, I have been working a lot, almost every evening, because I have until July to make the dream of my entire life come true. And I also feel like I've actually had a rush. Coming out of all that illness actually has filled me with like a sort of appreciation for feeling normal and an appreciation for art and beauty and stuff. So I've been... And getting the Switch dev kit, I feel like I'm name dropping when I do that, but like getting that has like just sort of filled me with this general sense of excitement about what I'm doing again, which kind of faded, which at first I thought was burnout, and as it turns out was me almost dying. Well, you never know. Yeah, I forget if I shared this, but like originally I got sent to the hospital for depression symptoms, which seemed weird because I felt like mentally, like I had, not to say that like depression is like mental weakness or whatever, but I felt mentally and like emotionally strong, but like I couldn't get out of bed. And then they're like, yeah, yeah, you're dying. And yeah, they fixed the sodium, and then it's like, okay, why was the sodium off? And then they fixed that, and now I'm doing really good. Just the point being, it's like I sort of gained strength from that, because like the resilience to like try powering through for dangerously longer than I should have, but like adapting to that level of hardship, and I don't know, the world seems like simultaneously shit and also a more beautiful place at the same time. Both are true. Also something I think people are losing sight of. Darcy, I'm sorry for saving you for left. How long ago was in October, I think I dropped the trailer for Reina and Jericho. ReinaandJericho.com, ReclamationGames.com. Wishlisted on Steam. Please, for the love of God. When I was doing the trailer for that, I was like crawling out of bed and working from the floor for 10 minutes and then crawling back. And I don't mean walking, I mean crawling. And like doing that just to hit the final deadline for that. And so I worked one more week after that, and then I took a week off because I thought I was just really burnt out and really tired and really worn down, which was true, but I was also dying from an undiagnosed issue. And so and that's been covered if you watch like the last couple streams. And also, like, at first there was like a little false positive. I have this thing called Gilbert syndrome, or Gilbert. Napoleon had it. It's just like slightly higher bilirubin levels. The average person is below 20 millimoles per liter. I had my blood tested on Friday and it was 23. So it's like, oh, maybe you feel a little nauseous because of that or something. It's like, no, that was just... And by the way, often below that level as well. But it's like, it goes up and down, and like sometimes you feel it a little, so they're like, yeah, maybe that's some fatigue from that. And they're like, oh, maybe it's some depression. It's like, oh my goodness. You're having a tough go. And then to treat the low sodium and stuff, they have to do stuff which can cause your brain to swell. It was a tough time. But yeah, coming out on the other side, it's like there's a certain micro transformation. I don't know. I feel like it sounds cliche, but it's like a slightly better version of myself. And it is like, I don't know, some people might get, like, some pain just hurts, but some of it does feel like sort of like a, I hesitate to use the term purification, but it's like a refining of yourself. And that's kind of what happened for me, and so it's been not all bad. Anyway, and so I've wanted to, I don't know. So I've been working lots of evenings. I've been playing. What have I been playing? I don't know. I was doing a lot of Hades. I played some Breath of the Wild again today. Some Mario Kart, like some more casual things. Yeah. I don't know, just like a bunch of little things, but it's been really good. Anyway, so hence the motivation for what superpower would I take, and I said regeneration. It's like, yeah, it'd be cool to have all that behind me, but then I started thinking that's entirely selfish, and if I'm gonna pick an entirely selfish power, I'll just fly. The 4X gameplay decisions make so much sense. Yeah! High bilirubin can cause gallstones, watch out for that. It's not that high. And they checked for that. And also, it's sometimes the other way around as well. But yeah, no, I trust me, I had lots of scans on my abdomen. Yeah, no, what I have is, if it's from Gilbert's, it's benign. Like, you look at the thing and they're like, the symptoms list are like, usually none. It's like, cool, is there a treatment? No one has bothered. It's like, all right then. Regeneration almost lets you fly? I guess, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, had a brother struggling with depression and they found it was caused by a head injury. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, there's a certain stigma around it, but like, a lot of the time it's just these like it's almost like mechanical. Like some of these things, it's almost more like fixing a car. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, this thing has been like beaten up. Jeez. Don't do the right yoga to stretch after. Yeah, I would also argue, like, if you're lifting weights and you're trying to bulk up, make sure you keep your flexibility. Yeah. The yoga's a good 1-2 punch. Pro tip, though, don't do it before you're gonna do high-intensity activity. Because stretch, yeah, they say don't do stretches, do like, you know, if you're gonna play soccer, or if, like what hockey players often do is before they play hockey, they'll like juggle a soccer ball with each other is a really common one, or hacky sack, or those sorts of things. It's like where you're kind of using your legs in a similar motion, but it's light and not as intense. Because I guess stretching it actually successfully stretches the muscle and you lose a little bit of explosiveness. You do it after. That's when you do the yoga. A lot of the guys who have super long careers do the hot yoga after the game and on off days. Because that's like, it's a good general form of strength. Not too hard. All right, cool. We got 3,400. But yeah, doing yoga with lifting, great combo. Research. Man, remember when I dropped like 10,000 resources and I didn't prioritize it? Do Canadians say soccer as well? It depends if they watch soccer or not. The catch is, like, we have a Canadian football league and we watch a lot of American football in Canada, so as a differentiator, I 100% believe the sport where you kick the ball with the pentagons on it should be called football, because it's mostly played with the feet. But then you, like... It's like, I'm watching the Liverpool game. Oh, do you like soccer? It's like, yes, I watch football. You don't want to be that guy. So, is hot yoga in Canada like 31C? Hey, screw you, man. And to answer your question, probably 39. I don't really know. I've never done it, as I am not a pro-level athlete. I do the hockey. Oh yeah, we should help these people, right? Ugh. The viewerships is available. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's fight him. Oh, really, guys? Is this just like to make me feel good about like the progress I've been making? I should be responsible. I forgot to level up Darcy. I believe you. Wait, has Darcy been spawned yet? In real life, I mean. Probably should have disabled that guy so he'd get one last shot, but he missed anyway. Like a loser. You ever get 30 degrees Celsius in Canada? Yes. We get 40 degrees Celsius in Canada, and we get minus 40 sometimes in the winter. Point of reference. It is, I was outside wearing a hoodie playing hockey on my driveway. Cul-de-sac today. not too bad. It was about 0. I don't think it was above 0. But it's like that's what it's like in January. In February, in Edmonton area, that's when winter plays hardball. That's where you can see minus 48. That happened a couple of years ago. It was the coldest spot on Earth for like 2 days. When you get the polar vortex, which also does not happen every year, it happens like once a decade, hopefully. Sometimes you have a bad decade. It's not often. When you get the really bad polar vortex, I'm sure it happens all the time, but when it like the cold air just gets like sucked in and sits on you, that's when you can get the really bad stuff, and that happens in February. But right now, not bad. Could I be any more stereotypically Canadian? I am not shy about that. All right, there we go. I had a feeling they'd be like level 2s now, and then we'll do level 3s. All right. But yeah. My winters here get negative 30 Fahrenheit. That's more or less negative 30 Celsius. The scales meet at negative 40. After that, every 9 degrees Fahrenheit is 5 Celsius. So it's close enough. You won't be more off than 9 degrees at that range, or 18 or whatever. Yeah, but you got the ballpark, right? Shutdown when it gets to 17. In AC, air conditioning. Couldn't imagine minus 30. It's not so bad. I thought it was funny to try things back to worldviews when like they're like the Moderna vaccine needs to be refrigerated to minus 20, and it's like, oh, okay, that's no big deal. Yeah, the other one needs to be even colder, but it's like, you need refrigeration capabilities, and it's like, yeah, don't worry about it. I have a feeling things are gonna work out. But yeah, anyway, where I live in particular, I'm in a province called Alberta, which is landlocked. There's lots of lakes, but no access to the ocean for about 1,000 kilometers or so to the west. That's where BC is, and that's where the coast is. As such, there's not a lot of water, which has the effect of moderating an ecosystem. Water has a really high heat capacity, and so it tends to soak up a lot of thermals, keeps you warmer when it's cold, keeps you colder when it's warm. So, we are at the mercy of the wind. Also, there's these things called the Rocky Mountains. They're just sitting there, and every once in a while, it's just a whole clump of air just falls over, and that's what you get. So it's warm coming from BC, and on other times, it like holds and pins the cold air in. And so in the summer, yeah, it can be about plus 40 in the summer. It's uncomfortably hot. I like it about plus 20. I am very much acclimated for life in Canada. Yeah. I have good Canadian DNA. Nice high cold tolerance, low heat tolerance. And then, yeah, in the winter, she can buck pretty hard. Yeah, winters in Germany. Yeah, it's also kind of weird because, like, I think people kind of overblow it a lot of the time. Because, like, you'll get, like, I think I've mentioned this before on the channel, but, like, Jason Schreier used to work for Kotaku, has a book called Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. It's great, check it out. He's, like, got a thing talking about BioWare, and he's talking about coming up to Edmonton. And he's like, it's so friggin' cold, Edmonton's cold. And it's like, he's describing the city, and it's just all about the temperature. And it's like, A, if you came in February, that's on you. And B, it's like, you're from New York. Like, you get winter with humidity. It's like, we don't get the ice storms here. It's like, it's not that bad. Got no natural disasters. Ain't never gonna be a hurricane here. All right, some tier 3s as is to be. Oh, got a mix. That's nice. We'll go for, yeah, we'll go for brood pods first. Edmonton is nice in the winter. Yeah, until February. I'll accept people bad-mouthing Edmonton for February anytime. Like, there's just that window, and you feel it when you get out. Like, on March 13th, when it's like, it warms, this like 1 day passes, and the day is 40 degrees warmer, and you're like, okay, we're in the clear. And like, winter will kind of come back around a little bit, but it never bites again. Oh, yeah, Florida? Now that sounds like hell on earth to me. Like, it's warm, it's humid, there's crocodiles or alligators. I don't know the difference, and I don't need to know. I know the difference between a black bear and a grizzly bear. That's what matters here. Are they in town? No, but they're in the mountains. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just, everything's damp, it's marshy. It's like, why do people vacation here? It's like, I want to go to like Japan, where the weather is like Vancouver. Can you talk about Canadian weather once? Yeah, it's, I think it's really nice here. All unapologetically pro-Canada. But a lot of good things going that way. But yeah, people get hung up on the weather sometimes. It's fine. It's a good story, Sticksbender. Yeah, Australia seems like a bit much as well. I've heard New Zealand's climate is a bit more temperate, which would probably match better. I imagine Australia's pretty good when you're on the coast, and then like as you get into the interior, you get the Alberta effect I was talking about, where there's just not any water to soak up anything. Yeah, you get used to the weather. Yeah, one of my friends lived in India for a while, and she lost her Canadianism. She came back and she commented on it. It like, at night, it dropped to like plus 30 outside in the summer, and she put on a hoodie, and I was like, what happened to you? What the heck? Yeah, I'd like to go to New Zealand sometime. The problem with hopping over that coast is like you're committing to a long and expensive plane ride no matter which way you slice it or dice it. I need to dunk on this sensors offline. Yeah, and I think we're at this point as well. Can we get the kill? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Here's the Florida man. Florida man's a joke because anytime you're hearing a newspaper article that's like, man eats cat. It doesn't say that. It says, Florida man eats cat. So the joke is that he's kind of like, it's like he's a Superman. It's the same guy. It's Florida man every time. Just type Florida man into Google. Yeah, you'll hear of his exploits. Do I have an attack? Where's the boom? Alright, we'll just roll the dice. Allegedly eats the cat. That's true. Oh man. Alright, let's finish off the cruel. Then I think I'll call it a night after this. I'm getting drowsy. Oh no, yeesh, don't suck us back in there. we had a, here's the thing. tonight I'm gonna say let's not talk about politics anymore, because basically everyone is hurt one way or the other. People feeling disenfranchised or people feeling not represented, and going about these solutions to these problems in opposing ways, leading to conflict with each other despite common humanity and ground. And the thing is, right now, tonight, there's nothing any of us can do about it. So let's just murder these just terrible cruel. Let's just kill them all, okay? That's something we can do tonight. Also, as a Canadian, read the discussion about horrible snakes in Australia. As a Canadian, that scares me. I think I've mentioned this before, but it's like the wildlife is very foreign in the sense that, like, and for the record, in places like California, it freaks me out as well that there's like a bug and it's poisonous. That's very scary to me. And in Australia, it's like, yeah, this squid has horrible poison, and these platypuses have horrible poison, and this thing is unsuspected. Like, kangaroos are actually really aggressive. It's like, that one makes a bit of sense, but also, why'd you pretend they were so cute for so long? I guess teddy bears are a thing. Maybe that's a shock. Anyway, it's just like this entire biome of creatures unlike anything. It's like, you know. That's like, you get used to being there, though. Some of the animals are venomous and not poisonous. Yeah, see, I don't know what the difference is. I thought both are awful. What's our best exploit? I don't think we really have one. Man, their insane resistances are starting to bug me. This feels like it was added since last time. But yeah, the idea of these organisms that have like hidden danger is scary to me. Whereas it's like a bear, it's like you take one, like they're bigger than lions. Like a bear can be well over 1,000 pounds, and you're like, okay. This is a clear threat, and also, to kind of, like, it's not too crazy what you have to do to deal with them, which is usually not much. Kind of antisocial, it works out well. Except when it doesn't. Yeah. Venomous is when the animal is edible? Oh. How about ticks, though? Not too many where I live until recently. There has been an influx of new insects. Getting us ticks, the mountain pine beetle, and so on, causing all sorts of trouble. We can inflict hull breach. Monkeys sound like terrible wildlife. I've met an organism kind of like them, and they crazy. Oh yeah. You were in Jasper and there was a mosquito outbreak? I think I remember that year. Moose are real jerks. Having encountered a wild moose and having some concern, I was leading a hiking trip at the time. And we didn't cover moose with kids. You know, They're not too bad. You get in between, don't get in between them, is what I would say. Don't get between like a bull and a female. Don't get between big ones and little ones. And then you're pretty much okay. They're kind of flighty, so. Yeah, you're welcome, man. I got 100. Well, let's return home. Tick just assumes it can dig in. Yeah, and Lyme disease is a little freaky. Alright, Cade. You are... Oh yeah, it was M. Darcy. Is it Mr.? Is it Miss? Is it Monsieur? It's Monsieur. Yep. Sure, we'll take the ground combat powder. Power. Monsieur. Monsieur? Yeah, nice. Chaos Theorist, we have one of those. Don't need two. Can only have one of those in the pen. Alright, bump up damage by 6%. Count me in. Alright, and did we ever research that? Was it automagic? Oh no, we're low on power. We did need more Vespian gas. I have all my reactors clustered together. Where'd they go? They're down here. Plus 50 power. Concerned for how crazy the So are reindeer? Reindeer aren't that big. They're also kind of the modern day dodo bird. Used to dainty deers. Yeah, okay. Deer are tasty though. And yeah. Okay. These guys do look kind of impressive. Oh, weird. 513 damage is the healer. Oh, vampiric. And they can inflict lots of status ailments, hey? I don't know what Crucible does. Okay, weird. And little guy. So these guys are all... It's like that Star Trek episode, Booby Trap. Well, I think we're actually going to prioritize this guy. Got any more games to play randomized? Well, I mean, Hades I'd like to do. I want to LP that. I don't know if I do, like, all 10 clears to get the credits, although the credits are just so awesome. I could say, but you wouldn't appreciate it until you go through the whole game and you realize the significance. It's like, I don't know what the hype is, but it's like, just really good, big and small details. What's the difference between a moose and a reindeer? Are you serious, or is this a setup for a joke? The reindeer is a caribou, and it's like a deer with slightly different antlers, and without the reproductive capacity to offset the utter lack of intelligence. But I have a small town opinion of deer here. So that's a moose is huge and aggressive sometimes. Well, like, not that aggressive, but the demeanor is a bit less preyish and a bit more, I know I'm huge. I guess a moose would be like if a horse, the size of a horse with giant antlers and not really, and the attitude of a turkey. Be like, oh, you're over here. Oh, do you want to fight? Cause I'll kill you. And you're like, yeah, you will. They have a little bit of that. Yeah, pretty big horse. Yeah, not a pony. Not a pony. But again, it's not that crazy. I didn't even want to shoot that guy. I did it on principle. Also, I mean, a key difference is, yeah, like if a moose shows up, you should, I don't want to say be afraid, but keep your head on a swivel, as we would say in hockey. Yeah, have a good night, Andrews. Apprehensive is a good way to be around a moose. Yeah, just, you know, mind the exits. Not like you can run. I don't think they'd corner well, though. I didn't test that. Thing galloped right past me, did not care I was there. Or anyone else. Moose are bigger than reindeer? Yes. Yeah, yes. And reindeer are bigger than the deer that are around here. Could be some exception I don't know about. And that's half the Canadian fauna. All right, we got the whole gang back together, like nothing ever happened. So it's just a matter of stay out of the moose's way. Yeah, just like with most wild animals, at least in Canada, you want to sort of like have sort of a general passivity about you. Like some people say you should sort of sing to a bear. Don't look at it in the eye, just kind of, oh, hum. Little let's play, mind your own business. They'll look big and scare. That depends on the bear. If it's a grizzly, just play dead. They like to eat their meat slightly rotted, so let them think they've killed you. And try not to let your neck get snapped. So yeah, moose, I don't know. I think you might be able to out-juke it, but don't run. But you might be able to out-juke it. Alright, we've got some people exploring here. I'm gonna call it after this, but we'll let them do that. Give them space. Yeah, stay away. I'm assuming, like, yeah, I mean, don't walk up to them and start feeding them and then, like, but they, like, hold back and, like, yell at them when they try taking a little bit more. Yeah. Most wild animals, like, you gotta think of nature as like a big ol' battle royale game. Generally speaking, you don't want to take every confrontation that comes your way. Only if you desperately need what they have do you go with the confrontation. And so that's how you think about that. Bear with me, all right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wow! They all died. Life is a terrifying sequence of horrors that brings into question its very purposes. You might as well get used to it. That's a good attitude, yeah. Hope that's okay. Yeah, you bet. I'll do it for the economy. The Yablings are terrible. Laertes, where are you? Are you in, like, Montana? Yeah, a Grombulus. I knew it would happen. Wildly fire. What's my favorite alien race in this game? I dislike all of them. No, Iowa. Okay. Yeah. You're in a part of America where there's a little bit of similarity. It's like, let me just double check the map. You're kind of like, that's like pretty central. Where's the map here? Yeah. It's pretty close to the Great Lakes. You're on like the American Winnipeg. Or Manitoba. Yeah, it's got like Chicago's not too far down the road. Yeah, right next to Minnesota, so you got a little bit there. There's even parts of Canada that go further south. So yeah, I see it. Same elevation as the TO. Thanks for the stereotype. It's okay. The city folk don't get us, Laertes. There we go. I referenced this earlier, and I've mentioned it before many times. Too much. You can use deer, since we've been talking about wildlife a lot, you can use deer as your benchmark of just understanding how urbanized someone is. So just ask them what they think. And if they hate them, they're from the country. And if they're like, oh, they're so beautiful, then it's like, okay, that's a city person. And a leecher hive. All right, let's wrap this up. Wrap up this leecher hive. I'm a little bit outside Edmonton now, but when I was right in there, I was still on like the edge of town. They have like this ring road that goes, quote, goes around the city, but then now they start developing on the other side of the ring road, but there's still this opening. Just driving onto a major freeway, and yeah, deer's just running alongside the car, hops in front of it. It's like, I could have killed you, and you possibly could have killed me. We'll swerve over your dead body into incoming traffic. Yeah, that's deer for you. Yeah, screw them. They're just running beside and they're like, I'm gonna cut in front of this thing. It's like, yeah, show up on your lawn, eat everything and leave naught but a pile of poop. Yeah, wretched little beasties. That's what I think of them. Yeah. Everyone's got their stupid deer stories, and it's like, yeah, they're the worst. They're so beautiful. direct equivalent in kangaroos. Yeah, and I bet like there's some guy from like the right area of Africa, it would be hippos, because they're always portrayed as these like, oh, lovable doofus. I think it came up on Reddit or something. There was a story a little while ago about like some guy who like rescued a hippo and raised it and cared for it, and the thing just killed him. That's what he got for his troubles. It's like, that confirms everything. Deer are beautiful as long as they're not near anything I own. Yeah. That's about it. There's a deer sanctuary in Japan. Since Super Nintendo World's opening soon, I looked up how much flights are to Japan. Right now, quite cheap. If I were a rich man, I might go for it. But I am not. But yeah, they have a deer sanctuary and it's like, okay, that seems okay. Alright, we cleared out all the trash. Oh, almost all the trash. Oh no. Oh, I was supposed to do that! Oh, pang of guilt. Well. I thought I assigned... It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna do one more thing. How can we not send out the Fleetwood Mac? Oh, none of the officers are assigned. I cannot imagine why that would be. Zolf? And, oh man, is Mr. Darcy landlocked here? No, yeah, that's his ship. Okay. Go get him, Fleetwood. Now this is primarily for ground combat. You might be wondering, why are you sending all the people who just died? The answer is, that never happened. You're gonna fall in line. Should I build another reactor? No, we're good for now. We're gonna be really short on materials forever. Just a raider showed up? Go get him, viewership. Alright. I think Slash has got mixed up with this. Whatever, it's fine. Hey, welcome back, Dick. Why did you watch The Matrix 3? Because I choose to. Did you enjoy it? Not as bad as I remembered it. Ugh. One can only hope. Hey, and these guys are the ones that inflict all the status elements. This is more like fighting a mirror image of the Federation. We have a problem, and they're all tier 4s. Low health, at least. Look at that damage output, though. Okay. Definitely going for the middle. And they're fast. Dang it! Yeah, half his health in one hit. We have an issue. I really should have read the thing before I fired. Okay. What can we inflict? Do you remember the part when Neo just like punched Agent Smith and there was no way to tell that any of them were like winning or losing the fight at all, and everyone looked the same? Remember that? Yeah, I'm bad-mouthing it. I'm starting a fight. Fire up the cloning vats. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I did just do 651 damage, darn it. Thought I have an exploit the hull. Look at that. Does that do anything for you? Start with Keanu Reeves. Alright. The internet will like your choice. Alright, they're both pretty fragile, so... Yeah, you just can't engines down them. I mean, you don't need to. I enjoyed Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I don't believe in Middle Earth. Yeah, minus 100%. You cannot engines down these little speed demons. Oh, I can just activate one of these. Does it consume his turn? Cool. All right, let's get weapons offline then. Close one. Nearly lost Shadowhunter again. I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm sure this will end well. Do we change turn? No. Dude's regenerated so many health now. Alright, I think we're just gonna chase big damage here. Great. Speed plus 100%? I get hit critical status always before blowing up, yes. I said that awkwardly, but I think you know what I meant. Okay, we can get up to 433. Boom. Yeah, we're gonna put the old adaptive on. Be better off doing a Sean Connery with them. Yeah, but ain't nothing wrong with taking a suboptimal choice, you know. I don't know that I have the firepower to take this guy out with the kind of healing they're putting out. We'll try. Because, like, he keeps getting regeneration. Okay, this might do it. There we go. Can regenerate on his turn. I guess he had the speed boost to really give him a lot there. What's your biggest hit? Okay, if we hit max, we get the kill. Wow. We didn't. Might be considered a spoiler, but we didn't. Unferotic Red October is great. I really like the opening credits to that movie. The Russian choir. It sets the mood just right. We're like, I'm gonna call people comrade. In spite of a terrible accent. Isn't the... I think it's on Amazon Prime, the Jack Ryan series, isn't that based on the same character? Did anyone watch that? You want to see Jim, instead of Jack Donaghy, be the hero? Yeah, okay. It's the same book universe. Alright, let's beam down. Let's try it. And we can heal first. Great. So these guys... Oh, this is a weak group. They didn't do super well in their last big fight. Proving that Canada was sold to the USA. Ugh. No comment. Ooh. Strat has good points about Mr. Connery. Although I forgot that detail. It's been a long time since I've seen The Hunt for Red October. It very well may be like 10 years. Sticks, don't do it. You're trying to do it again. Also, a lot of countries got bad deficits right now. This is rough. 2020 was a rough year. Oh hey, we saved the shipment, everyone. That's why we're here. Okay, let's get that fixed. Oh. Alright. Let's rip off this band-aid. Oh. It's a little tiny one. This thing's gonna have like 1,000 hit points. The fact this is a larva has me a little concerned. I kind of just want to hit him with the Kirkish Haymaker on principle. Twice. They need the double punch. The Star Trek double punch. You put your hands together and then hit them up from below, which is kind of terrifying. I've maintained stabbing up at someone scarier than the psycho stab. So maybe it goes for punch. But just the thumb-breaking punch from below, and then the slam dunk, the LeBron, afterwards. We need that to complement the Kirkish Haymaker. Except it wasn't a submarine and he didn't succeed. Well! He didn't have Jack Ryan to draw on. Alright. Our Vim and Vigor metrics are improved. Well, let's move this over here. Deploy the drone. Oh, it's more of a science task. Interesting. Well, this is still going to be pretty good. Increased generation. Be nice if they showed you what was called for. Yeah, now we want Zulf. There we go. Pavo. Oh, that'd be a colony. Oh, we're pretty good for that. Don't care about upgrading the capacity. Generation would be nice. Generation is upgraded. Alright, that'll be our first one. Alright. Hey, it's Caliber! Oh man, Caliber just showed up. Well, I can stay on for a couple more minutes even though it's the end. It's only 10:30 for you. For me, it's 11:30. Also, I didn't really notice this, and I'm not really paying attention. That cannot be stressed enough. But, is this a threat? Got pirate raiders, man. Pixis colony under attack. Oh, are we supposed to help them? They're all the way over there. Right. And Menkar, right there, okay. Tier 3s and a Tier 1. Shorai Agdazalu. I'm not sure if I said that correctly. Pretty snooty pick, by the way, Caliber. Oh, is she she's Tally's mom, or she's the admiral? Okay, I stand by my statement. It's okay to get sleepy. I need that stuff. You don't know me. Yeah, I will do that in a little bit, but I'll stay on for a couple more minutes. Chat. Are we doing favorite actors now? I was thinking about this a little while ago. I had a good answer. I'm going to contemplate this for a bit. And then I'll tell you my pretty good answer. Alright. Tier 4. So do we want the Berserker? Wait, that's not how we build ships. You go away. Ship construction, there we go. So we got the Hunter. It's a much tougher cousin. I don't know that I think this is much of a decision. Yeah, we're going Hunter. Care request to pilot an Enchanter? Well, that's an upgrade, sir. We'll see. We'll see. It's probably gonna have to wait till the next one. Let's queue them all up. We got so much dark matter. The Exemplar. I usually pick the faster of the two. Here, it's a little bit more damage on the Protector. All right, Exemplar or Protector. Caliber, this game was like $3 during the Steam Summer Sale, which would be worth picking up. You can think of it as like an RPG version of FTL, maybe? But it has a really dapper battle system where you inflict a status ailment, and it's a normal status ailment. But then if you have a special attack that exploits it, it spends the status ailment to double the damage. So that's how you get critical hits, is by consuming the status ailments you inflict. So you sort of have this chain reaction you're trying to set up. Or in the case of something like Engines Down, I just like having it on the enemies all the time and don't want to. Alright. Exemplar sounds cooler. That's a good point. That's a good point. I'm not taking the evasion penalty, but it's faster. Got more health. Alright. I like stacking effects as long as it doesn't get too complicated. Yeah, and this sort of removes the stack, right? You purge it to do extra damage, so typically, so like the combo I'll have is I'll have a ship inflict crew panic, and then the other one spends it, or this guy will inflict. That guy, top guy will inflict Engines Down, and then the middle guy spends it. So usually, it's like volleyball. We're setting up the spiker. Pardon me, spikist. I really like having speed on the science ship. So let's try it. Yeah, being fast is nice. Also, it's nice to have way more crew than we need. Alright, got some tier 4s on the way. Dapper battle system. I haven't talked to Avok in a long time. I'm glad he's back, though. Alright, let's start the combat. Oh yeah, we have a punk. I like to have like a shuttle with them. Big damage, pretty big damage still. Kind of equivalent, so congratulations, Mr. 1430. Good, you won the lottery. So we got Engines Down on this guy, so he's got a speed penalty. I like to not get rid of that right away. And now he's got a hull breach doing damage over time, so that's like your poison. Could exploit it. I'm gonna go for it because if we get good damage, that will be it. Zolf's gonna deliver the spike, so that can wait. I would rather debuff another ship. Or just destroy it outright. Do we have an attack strong enough to do that? Yeah. If I did, I should take that one out, I guess. Warlock looks like the head of a Megazord. I like that comment. Well played. Alright, we're gonna try getting some status elements on this guy. We might be able to take out the little guy with spin maneuver alone. Oh, that'd be cool against those mega targets. Whoa! Takes control of the targeted ship. Oh, we have to pick? I was hoping I could have him target us. I guess the incision beam. Get some more status elements. Now we've kind of got all of them on there. Alright, where's the spin maneuver? Do we have it on this ship? There we go. Oh, it doesn't have vulnerable on right now. Ah, we don't have the exploitation. Exploit sensors offline, also not the case. Bummer. Let's just kill the... Wait, we have triple shot or something, right? There we go. One less target to worry about. Alright, and sensors offline. It doesn't have crew panic anymore, so we actually have a little bit of disharmony in our setup here, but it happens. And he resisted it anyway, so we'll just chase the damage. And just about anything will do. This one might not. Yeah, I didn't really want to do anything here. Morale +1 though, I'll take it. Alright. Got our new ships coming off the line. Good night, everyone. To Darth Tom and to all of you, because we're going to take a break now. The old save and quit. Massive damage. Thanks, Ontario. Thanks for coming out to the stream, everybody. The second stream, technically. The first one was a 2-minute glitch, which, excited. Hey, everyone. You take care, okay? I know, this is the most concerned I've seen the comments section be, and, like, you could see, like, you can feel the weight of everything going on, pressing on people, and, like, you know, it keeps coming out, like... And I was trying to, like, let's try not to talk about politics. Let's try not to talk about stuff. Because, you know, which is, like, sometimes not helpful and sometimes it is, right? It's like, but we know we can't change it right now. So I'm glad we could all have a good hangout. Hang in there. And take some hope, I guess. Not that tomorrow will be better, but it could be. You know? That'll be... Sometimes that's all we need. You know, tomorrow might be better. And 2021 might be better. I'm not going to promise anything, but it has the potential to be. And we can be better too. Anyway. Yeah, I know it's tough. And all these months locked up. I even had a feeling the other day where it's like, it's kind of like I have no friends. We have a good, like, online gaming thing we're doing, but it's like, you know, for people, like my wife doesn't have online gaming with her friends. And so with all the lockdown restrictions, yeah, it's tough. It's isolating and yeah. I know it sucks, everybody. But I had fun streaming with you guys. And I hope you have a wonderful night or day if you're in Europa. I'll see you in the next stream. Hopefully get some Let's Plays done or whatever. Yeah, I'm doing good work from home too, so that stuff's working out well. All right, take care, everyone. I'll see you in the next stream. Or maybe we'll get some Dragon Quest or something going on there. Who knows? See you around.